It's frightening to realize that Ukraine has been living through the trial of war for almost 4 years now. It has changed everything, the space we live in, the paths people walk, and the very essence of life for millions. The war has touched every destiny in its own way, through the pain of loss, broken bodies, cold nights without light and heat, and a destroyed energy system. And even in these conditions, people still find the strength to keep living, to support one another, to share the last they have, to stand together, because otherwise, it's simply impossible to survive. This is the reality of Ukraine today. But Ukraine stands. It stands because of volunteers. It stands because of churches. It stands because of rehabilitation centers. It stands because of those who did not break, and your help is part of that. A generator is not just a piece of equipment. It is the ability to live. Our mission in Ukraine is long-term, systematic work focused on supporting people affected by the war. Every project is not just one-time help, but part of a complete support system. One important direction is ministry to blind people. We help create a space where people with visual impairments feel not isolation, but dignity, acceptance, and support. A separate strategic direction is the rehabilitation program for military veterans and their families, the Source of Life Camp. This is a holistic support model that combines psychological help, family therapy, spiritual support, and social adaptation. The program is aimed at restoring the person, the family, and the ability to live a full life.
To our American friends, please accept our sincere thanks. We thank God for you, for the fellowship, for your care about what's happening in Ukraine, and for our soldiers who need rehabilitation. Thanks to you and your support, this camp became possible.
We don't know how long this war will last, but we'll keep trying to help the people of Ukraine however we can.
The next group for this camp is already being prepared. If you'd like to take part in this Mercy project, you can donate to support it. The main thing is that we as a church keep continuing this ministry of mercy, that within our church family, a heart of compassion grows, a heart that helps one another. May the Lord bless us as a church in this.
We also support missionaries in different countries around the world, people who work where light, hope, and the presence of love are needed most. Through them, help reaches the most remote communities, to those who don't appear in reports or news, but whose needs are just as real and painful. This is a ministry without borders. It is responsibility for people regardless of country, language, or culture. It is shared work for the sake of life, dignity, and hope. And despite all the difficulties, losses, and pain, Ukraine will stand, not only by the power of weapons, but by the power of people, by those who did not lose their humanity, who kept their hearts alive, who did not allow darkness to defeat the light. We believe in a bright future for Ukraine, a country rebuilt not only from stone and concrete, but from trust, dignity, responsibility, and love. This is a future we are building already, together. Thank you for your partnership and trust, for investing in people's lives, for support that brings real results. Together we create lasting solutions. Together we shape hope. Together we build the future.